My beauties, today we will be pouring Destiny Matrix tea all over Ibrahim's from Dubai Blin Destiny Matrix. I want to analyze a part of his recent interview. So let's watch it and explore some interesting Destiny Matrix manifestations.
I got divorced in February.
Oh.
So it's still quite new. I won myself back again, and I remember like when the divorce was final, I was so freaking happy. Like I told Mom, like, Mom, it's done. It's done. I'm out of this nightmare,
Yeah. Do you want to tell us why did your past marriage end? Like, what do you think was the reason?
Me.
You were
obviously.
happy?
No, it's me.
What did you do?
It's not what I did, it's what I didn't do. I did everything. This is the way I look at things. Unfortunately, I'm not complete as a person. There's no one that's complete, Alhamdulillah, I'm good looking. I'm highly educated. I come from a very good family. I have very good, let's say, positive things, but I also have very much negative things. My negative is that I look at a marriage as a business, unfortunately, because my mind thinks only as business. That's how I always think, and I don't know how to change that. And I might need help one day to change that. I don't know. I might need to see someone to counsel me to say, Ibrahim, no, you have to not think of it. And the way I look at it is when I see my wife creating things that are obstacles in my life, I look at it as a failed business. And when you have a failed business, you get rid of it.
Yeah.
And that's wrong. So it's not the end of the world. It's better you get divorced than to live with someone that's not meant for you. And this comes back when our culture is wrong.
Yeah.
Remember I said culture, not religion. The only time I actually felt that I want to get married again was 2 days ago. Yeah.
You're getting married again?
I felt that I want to.
You felt
I felt that I want to.
Do we know who it is?
No, I didn't choose a person. I just felt that I want to because I went to Mohammed Kiswani's wedding, Mohammed and Safa's wedding.
Yeah.
And when Safa came out, it was the same song that was in my wedding when my wife came out. That moment that I said, you know what, Ibrahim, maybe I should give this another try. Don't want someone to choose me for what I've built. I want someone to choose me for who I am, for my craziness, my quirkiness, my funniness, my selfish behavior sometimes. Everything bad about me, I want someone to want me for that.
Yeah.
I don't want someone to want for me just for the good. Some of my ideas, like, you know what, I'm just gonna go to like a little village, I don't know, maybe in like Hunza Valley in Pakistan, and just go. And I'm just gonna knock on, the first house, and I'm gonna ask the mother, like, do you have a daughter for marriage?
Girl.
So here we go. Number one that I noticed. Yeah, let's go step by step. In his speech, talking about divorce, Ibrahim's telling us, I won myself back again. As Destiny Matrix coach, for me, it's obvious sign of very strong energy 7 in the core of his matrix. Yeah, we have his Destiny Matrix chart here. In my book dedicated to Dubai Blin characters, Do and Grow Rich, I analyze the Destiny Matrix charts there, explaining in each case what was the cause for their success. Okay, how different energies achieving success in different ways. And here we go, energy 7 core character, I won myself back again. For energy 7, victories, achievements, it's like air. You must have this. As for energy 4, home, your personal private space / beautiful home is must have. For energy 7 core, like Ibrahim must have, is a victory. Won myself back again. From who? I will answer you this. We will analyze furthermore. So, what was the reason? For divorce? And he's answering like me. I did everything. So reason for divorce was him. He did literally everything. Energy of globalization. that covering each and every part. Reachable and unreachable, touchable and untouchable. That's energy 21. And energy 21 he is having in between his money line and love line. So, and responsible, the energy that connects your love line to money line is responsible for you keeping marriage together, for you not divorcing. And he is having a history of 3 divorces. Yeah. So here we go. I did everything. This is the way I look at things. Unfortunately, I am not complete as a person. I am not complete as a person when he is describing this. Manifestation of which energy is it? That's his strong energy 9 on the love line, responsible for longevity of relationship. Energy 9. Which else energy in terms of destiny matrix speech strategies? Yeah, I am not complete as a person. Core energy. Energy of your personality as it is, without masks and layers, that gives you your portray energy. Yeah. Energy 7, yeah, you're not complete as a person being energy 7 because you need a team. And the wife that you need is a team player that gonna have certain role in a marriage with you and be like a part of each and every area of your life, because you need a team like everywhere. So I am not complete as a person he is describing, but again, energy 9 is about loneliness. And here Ibrahim doesn't want to feel lonely, so he is continuing, yeah, with his speech. There is no one that's complete. I would disagree. I am complete as a person. I'm very happy with myself. I'm very much content, yeah. I would disagree with this statement. And I have energy 9 in my talents. Mute settings and plus. In most cases, yeah, you need to do something very wrong, or you need to have your guardian angel energy / talents energy. You need to have it in your karmic tail to get it wrong, yeah, but that's not my case. My 9 is pure and not infected by the karmic tail and not infected by ancestral diagonals. So here we got, and no one is complete. Energy 7 needs a team player, but here's a trick. In his talents, he is having energy 1, and this is magician. This is a very independent energy. This is like lone wolf energy, energy 1. So they are in conflict. A team playing energy, and when he's alone, he's shifting. Maybe he's having like business team in his business. So he's shifting somewhere. He needs to feel like lonely, sort of lonely. Somewhere he needs, in a positive sense, yeah. Again, energy 9 in minus and in strong conflict with energy 6 that loves different people, communication, networking. Energy 9 and 6 in conflict as well. So I'm not complete as a person. Manifestations of which destiny matrix energies to work on. Energy 7, team player. So you not being a team player with your wife. Maybe you need to change roles. I don't know. Yeah, for this to know for sure, you need to have destiny matrix coaching sessions with a person. Here we got what could be the cause. Energy 7. This is team player. Energy 1, I can do everything on my own. Why would I need? Yeah. But again, this is mute settings. But 7 says, no, you are not complete. And 7 says this, being under the pressure of energy 9. you are not complete. Yeah, I'm not complete as a person. So, and who's else complete? Yeah. Next, when he is listing his advantages on the groom's market, let's say, number one, what he is saying, I'm good looking. That's energy 6 on his love line. He is describing himself. Yeah, I'm good looking, I'm highly educated, and that's energy 9. That direct hit. Yeah, I am highly educated, energy 9. All 9s are highly educated. I'm energy 9 with PhD. Yeah, highly educated. Education is very important for energy 9. And the cherry on top is I'm from very good family. And this is energy 20. And energy 20 in terms of destiny matter speech strategies, yeah. And energy 20 nowhere to be found in his natal chart. But there is energy 21 that is responsible for a marriage. And he didn't mention zero qualities of energy 21 that he would mention there. Zero. And that's tolerance, that's thinking out of the box, that's embracing different cultures, religions, blah 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 blah. Yeah. And that sometimes energy 21 is being together with someone who very different, maybe not from a good family, maybe not from a good religion, maybe not from, this is energy 21, energy of diversity as well. Zero. If he said, I'm from very open-minded family, or I am from like very multicultural family, because there are like in this movie, French one, when his daughters all married, one married Chinese, one married Arab, another one married someone from Africa with African background, as far as I remember. Yeah, if he would say that I'm from a very multicultural family or something like this, multi-religious family, yeah, that would be energy 21. But he is listing about talking about himself. I'm from very good family. This is energy 20. So literally, if to remove this from very good family, yeah, descriptions matching his love line in a person destiny matrix reflects what you need in another partner. So Ibrahim needs for her to be good looking, to be a highly educated, and to be from a very good family. But here's a catch, and this catch dictated by energy 21. What the hell good family is? Because for me and for you, good family will be very different things. For me, good family will be example of my grandparents when they loved one another. They lived 50 years together in a marriage full of love. Yeah, they didn't mess up, they didn't divorce, they love one another, they raised wonderful children, my mother, my aunt. Yeah, for me this is good family. For Ibrahim, most likely good family will be religious family that is obeying the word of God. Most likely, again, projection. I am given a projection what he understands under a good family. What the hell good family for him? For him, good family is family that is not doing haram but doing halal. Are they happy? Are they in love? Are they no one cares. Haram and halal, two categories, and that's it. This is what makes a good family good family. Again, I could be mistaken. This is my projection based from my experience of consulting people of different religions, backgrounds, countries, so on, so on, so on. This is just my personal, based on my experience, a projection, what Ibrahim understands under good family. It could be something different, something surprising as well. And here, if I was an interviewer, I would ask him to clarify what the hell good family is. Wait a moment, we're talking about good families, okay? What is good family for you personally? What makes a family a good family? Yeah, as interviewer, I would of course clarify. So here he literally describing what he needs in a woman, literally forgetting what his matrix dictates him to having a wife. And wife should be quite opposite, multicultural, open-minded, broad thinker, and so on, so on, so on, putting together like impossible pieces, puzzles, and so on, something controversial, yeah? He's completely forgetting these qualities, but he's returning to them a little bit later, again describing himself. Let's keep going. What else he is telling to us is a problem, yeah, in this interview. I look at marriage as a business. Again, this is energy 21. Me as Destiny Matrix coach, when someone of my clients telling me I look at marriage as a business, I already know where to look at. And this is energy that connects your love line with money line energy. This is energy directly responsible for marriage, because entering a marriage, you join in finances, you join in other aspects of your life. It affects your job very much, especially in female cases, and so on, so on, so on. So this is directly responsible for his marriage / failed marriages, yeah. I look at marriage as a business. For me, this is problem of energy 21, and energy 21 already proven to be problematic in this context. In context of his interview, is already proven to be problematic because he's completely forgetting qualities of energy 21, describing himself. Because when you describe yourself, what you value, what you love in other people as well, for them to be good looking, for them to be educated, for them to be from a good family. But bingo, your destiny matrix does not have energy 20, not at all, yeah. Look in the book, you have 21 and it's undeveloped. Look at marriage as a business, yes, and this trend will prevail until your energy 21 will be in a minus. It will prevail. You will keep looking at a marriage as a business. You will keep until you fix micro patterns. And micro patterns of your behavior, they finding its way to the surface through your speech, through your blah, 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 blah. Whatever you say, how you put your request to me as a Destiny Matrix coach, even without building yet your matrix, even without seeing your chart, me, myself, before consultation, I'm okay. But simply based on your request, I'm already okay. Energy this in minus, energy that in minus, based on speech strategies. And this must be in minus. And only after this, I am opening your Destiny Matrix chart and seeing, okay, what the hell, which numbers are there. Okay, that's how I work with people. So here we go. And he's telling, I don't know how to change that. Ibrahim, I know how to change that. I know. But again, I know how to change. But are you open-minded enough to try Destiny Matrix coaching? Are you open-minded enough to try this method? Okay, I don't know how to change that, and I might need help one day to change this. Ibrahim, dear, you need this help not one day, not in future. You already, this is yesterday you needed this to do. The more you keep dragging it, the more you keep postponing it, the bigger problem it becomes, the more difficult to solve it in the future. So you just keep accumulating luggage in the wrong direction. You keep accumulating micro patterns of your behavior, of your speech, in the wrong direction. So this is already problem of a yesterday. It's not something to deal with in the future. You needed to deal with this already yesterday. Okay. I might go see someone to counsel me to say, no, you have to not think. You have to not think of it. It will not work. Again, any type of counselor, even if you take some counselors that counsel with celebrities and who will tell you no, to tell a person who has this very stubborn energy 7, something like, no, you have to not think of it. This is already huge not to do, something not to do. You're not telling no to a person like Ibrahim. You sort of, how you work with energy 7, because whenever you forbid them, warrior mood turn on activated, red alarm, this red, when you tell, being a counselor, being a well-respected counselor of Forbes people or something, but you say this to them, it will have no effect, it will be like empty. Instead, how you behave with the clients like Ibrahim, with energy 7, strong 1 core, how do you behave with them? Let me be your guide and let me show you how else you can act on it. Yeah. Let me be your tour guide and show you other reactions, other patterns with which you can respond to certain situations in your life. My beauties. So for Ibrahim, I would recommend to become more open-minded and maybe even to play Diamond Wisdom game that one of my clients, she played with me in Destiny Matrix coaching when she had problems with her husband in family and was at the edge of divorce, and her playing this game with me and finding karmic obstacles and connecting those karmic obstacles to her Destiny Matrix energies and changing micro patterns of her behavior, it led her to the change of this situation. Her marriage was saved, thanks God, and husbands changed as well, because our partner is our mirror, and our partner quite often showing us magnified qualities of our characters that we have in ourselves, but we not seeing them. We need to fix them, but they are small, tiny. We're not seeing it in the usual mirror. So our partner plays a role of this mirrors that gonna magnify and show you on extreme mode qualities that you have in yourselves, and you working on those qualities, you moderating them. I'm not telling you you're removing them. I'm not telling you you're giving up on them. No, you modifying those qualities, your partner's behavior changing as well, because no more they need to show you this shit that you need to fix and modify. Okay, Lord. So here we go. I would recommend for Ibrahim to play this Diamond Wisdom game and enter with a request what is helping me and what is preventing me from building a happy marriage, or from choosing a right partner for my marriage. What is helping me and what is preventing me from and this game really makes wonders in my clients' lives. I'm so grateful one day I explored this game on my own. Amazing one, showing you such deep things you never thought they are present in your life. It's huge, like eye-opener. So here we go with Ibrahim. I might need help one day too. No, not one day. That was already yesterday. So this is ASAP. You need help ASAP right now. Like yesterday already needed, but okay, I might go see someone, blah, 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 blah. No, you have not. I already explained why it will not work with Ibrahim, such approach from the coach. Yeah. And the way I look at this is when I see my wife creating things that are obstacles in my life. And the way I look at this is when I see my life creating things that are obstacles, and I'm highlighting obstacles. Again, dear Ibrahim, this is because you choosing a wife who is a good family, who is not a team player, okay? Who is not a team player. You need to choose a wife for your type of character, energy 7 and plus, leader, team player, greatly, yeah, but that leading roles always, because energy 10s, they sort of join in a team and they don't strive for leading roles. They are okay on whatever roles they will play in team. Here you must be a leader, but your wife must have a role in your team too. So there was approach, I remember from Dubai Blin, the mother said that he needs a wife that will not stick nose into his business, something like this. Based on destiny matrix energies, I would disagree on this, because this type of wife will not make him happy. But definitely there must be present type of wife that understands her role in his, let's say, brand or business or whatever, and share his goals, share his ideas, share his like mission. And if wife like understands, I will give you just example, not necessarily it is true, but this will serve as a nice example. Yeah, for example, there were complaints that he needs to go attend in Dubai Blin show, attend event, 10K something networking event, and wife wanted to spend time together. Wife who is a good family, from a good family that he already like he spoke out, yeah. Wife that has these characteristics, of course she wants to spend time with her husband. For her it's definition of good family, him choosing her over money. But wife who is a team player, she understands like in 10 years my husband wants to get rid of those businesses, retire and teach other people to build businesses and be on a soul mission. So right now he needs to accumulate as much money as possible. So okay, I'll let him go to this freaking event, earn this 10K that he gonna invest or whatever the hell he gonna do with this 10K or something. Yeah, perspective. Yeah, when your wife slash team player, you're looking at this and sort of, well, okay, that's maybe not completely right towards me in this moment, but good wife from good family, of course, energy 20, she will create obstacles. Like, what the hell, where the hell you going? This 10K more important for you than I am. I want to be in like, I want to spend time with you, blah, 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 blah. But if people have like joint perspective, how they see, like when they have plan for their marriage, wife who team player, she understands, okay, my husband need to do this and this right now. So in 5 years, we will have more time together and we will do this and this, yeah? Or in 3 years, we will do this and that. But for now, my role is this and that. If I'm okay, if I'm not okay with this. And those conditions, called plan, for energy 7 plan is very important. That's why before marriage, you needed to build a lot of plans together, and plans, not just dreams, but with time frames set, okay. Right now, for example, my wife is busy. I'm busy with growing wealth on this wave of popularity, because such wave as Netflix, it does not knock on your door every freaking day, and you need to squeeze the maximum out of it. So what the role of my wife right now? Is she like, what she gonna do? Yeah. And this way you solving problem. And if wife, for example, if wife had like a baby, she would be very much invested, because pregnancy, etc., those processes, they takes a lot of female attention and energy. Yeah, that she will direct their energy 7, by the way, energy of direction. But because they most likely, again, not agree on things, on plans, on time frames, when this, when that, marriage failed. And she wasn't a team player, she was just a wife from a very good family. That is highlighted by Ibrahim as one of the values, but this is wrong for his destiny matrix. Anyway, for him, the right thing to do is to get himself a team player wife who will understand and will not create obstacles, but you will always create obstacles. You may have some dreams / illusions, but before entering marriage, you must do plans. And in Tinder Wonders group, girls, I even shared for couples like with strong, especially with strong 7 energy, this book you buy and you get into the Tinder Wonders group. And there is a link for Excel tab I shared there that you as a couple must fill, especially those of you who have energy 7, in order not to create freaking obstacles for one another. I will drop the link for this Excel tab as a gift, use it. But I'm sharing many more interesting tips in this group, so feel free to join by buying the book, and receipt should be fresh, okay, for you to join there. So here we go. I'm sharing the Excel tab. It could be modified up for your destiny matrix needs, but for destiny matrix energy 7, filling this type of tab is essential. It's essential for your happy family life. I already explained about obstacles, that the biggest problem here was that his wife was not a team player and absence of plans with clear time frames for a couple. And seeing and understanding, like, and rooting for your husband, that my husband wants to jump from his money line, because right now he is earning money in terms of his destiny matrix money line energies, but he wants to jump on his second soul contract that he's having together energy 16 and 16, helping other people to build businesses through consulting them, through sharing his wisdom, through sharing his experience, helping other people to build. And that's very important to have some tutor, mentor, coach like this, who will be sharing such wonderful experience. It's easy to find a fitness trainer, but it's not easy to find a business trainer who really knows what he is advising you, okay? Again, based on my personal experience, because I'm not much of a business woman, I am more like researcher. I always dig deep. I always dig to the core of things, okay? I work with information more than with business energy. So for me, it's quite difficult to sell, because expert content never sells, okay? Here we go. Failed business. I look at this as failed business, and when you have a failed business, you get rid of it, and that's wrong, okay? Failed business marriage, that's definitely, again, energy 21 in his case, one marriage after another. Energy 21, what I already said from before, repetition is the best teacher, repetition. If you marry someone from a good family with the same culture, same traditions, same religion, for energy 21, it will never work. Because you know this freaking shit. You know everything about your culture, you know everything about your tradition, you know. So you start focusing on what? You start focusing on the smallest things you don't like about your partner, and fights, misunderstanding. Again, very typical of energy 21. I already shared old video about joke for energy 21. Please watch it. Highly recommend for all of you. Again, energy 21. But when your partner is sort of a challenge from a different social, cultural, religious world, then you manifest in your energy 7 in a plus, and instead of fighting this partner, you turning into explorer, into this traveler into their world, and you turning into a guide, you showing your world as well. Yeah, and two worlds, they collide, two completely different worlds, they collide, and that's when expansion is happening. Energy 21 is energy of expansion, and what you can expand within like borders of your own culture, your own tradition, your own religion, nothing. You're not learning. You're not having fresh perspective, and you not having fresh perspective creates obstacles, creates fights, creates all this tension, and marriage keep failing one after another after another. And I already wrote this in a book, I think, which page? Oh Lord, I analyze the conflict with Zena and something about his love line. Anyway, those of you who read, you know what I'm talking about. So go get yourself a book. Here we go. Failed business. And again, why a failed business? I explain, because it's all times the same. Culture, religion, nothing is different. Good family, blah, 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 blah. I don't want someone to choose me for what I have built, but for who I am. And here he describes himself. Remember his first description when he mentions that he is good looking, highly educated, and from a good family. But he's not telling now that, look, and this is quite often energy 21, how they misinterpret things, how they see things differently. He is not mentioning those qualities that who I am. Yeah, he's not mentioning that, oh, I want the person choose me for my brain, for my ability to think deep, to create something. What he is mentioning, look here, he's mentioning craziness. He is mentioning craziness, and that's quite often energy 1 and energy 16. Craziness. He's mentioning his soul mission. He's very close, not right now yet, but very close. He's approaching his 40s, yeah. He's mentioning craziness, and energy 1 being a magician. Craziness, quirkiness, yeah, and funniness. He is, and again he is mentioning his karmic luggage, selfishness. His karmic tail 1756 is narcissistic karmic tail, or beauty karmic tail it called, yeah, and it gives you like selfiness. So he's literally telling, okay, but look, she must love me for she must love me for my craziness. Yes, that I am on my mission. Yeah, I'm on my mission. Yeah. Quirkiness, she must love me for my quirkiness, and funniness, my energy 1 manifestations, she must love me for these times, this and that. Before he, okay, what he's trying to do now, he's trying to sell, first description, he's selling like a family car. But now, like, you buying family car, a woman of her culture, she's buying a family car because he described, I'm good looking, I am highly educated, I am very good family. This is a family car. But now, for what she must love him, completely different freaking different description, craziness, quirky. She was not signing for this, Ibrahim. Do you understand? You're a smart businessman, and you selling a freaking Ferrari that you are. You want people love you because you are freaking Ferrari, but you are selling Ferrari, your freaking Ferrari, describing it as a family car. And then woman that is buying you, she's trying to drive you as a freaking family car. But here obstacles you are Ferrari. But she was not aware. She was not aware that you are a Ferrari car. Literally, for what he wants woman to love him. If he said, oh, I want her to love me because I'm not ugly, I'm nicely looking, yeah, I'm highly educated, I'm smart guy, maybe she will be some sapiosexual. I want her to love me because I have this all wonderful traditional family values. None of this on the list. Listen to yourself, Ibrahim, like craziness, quirky. He wants her wife, love him, person who is traditional, and from what he described, yeah, and from his egregor, unlikely she gonna love him for those qualities. Craziness, quirkiness, funniness, and being selfish. Take me with my karmic luggage. I'm translating for you. Take me with my karmic tail. Like literally. You a Ferrari. You selling Ferrari to people who needs a family car. And you describing your Ferrari as family car, but after a problem. And let me finalize those 3 minutes that I had chosen of his interview for Destiny Matrix Analysis, Speech Strategies and Energies. And he's telling, I don't want someone to love me just for the things that I build, I own, yeah. I don't want someone to love me just for the good or something like this, he's saying, yeah. So my idea, here we go. So my idea is to go to little village in Pakistan, knock on the door of the first home and ask, do you have a daughter for marriage? Here I had like huge facepalm moment, because it looks like Ibrahim not learning the qualities of his energy 21. Why specifically Pakistan? Why not Mexican village, for example? Why not? Why not Australian village? Why the hell you going to the Pakistan? It's the same culture, same religion as yours, same traditions. And all those people, Ibrahim, darling, all those requests that I'm receiving on email, please analyze Ibrahim, you are new Jun Cook. Since Jun Cook been in army, in military service, yeah, and Dubai being very popular, all those poor girls from poor Pakistani villages, they are drooling over you. Because in their eyes, you're Prince Charming, a good family man who wanna come and solve their freaking problems. The same as they drooling over Jungkook, Daehyun, and so many different crazy requests I'm receiving for celebrities readings, yeah. You are a businessman, but where you need to use your business approach, and you mentioned that you are treating marriage as a business. Why you not treating it? First of all, you going to buy like surprise package, like go on the first home and ask. And here I want to share one interesting, wonderful story. Also, it's not much related, yeah, but still related. How it was very interesting. I received email from one doctor from Palestine, and he was telling like, look, Kate, those people who are screaming and yelling and standing for Palestine, he was subscribed to family like this, who very much pro-Palestine. They share every day in their stories, Palestine media content. And one day he saw a beautiful like girl graduating. And he wrote to the person, like mother of this, that I want to marry your daughter. And she wrote him back, again, same religion, they are same religions, almost similar culture, wrote him so much shit. And he asked, this is a response because I'm from Palestine, you don't want to see me as a husband of your daughter. She rejected him as he is a piece of shit. But he's a doctor in Palestine, and instead of like at least maybe learning more about the person from the very starters of conversation, rejected him as a shit. And he's writing me, Kate, what the freaking Zionists say, are they pro-Palestine? But when I really liked to go, he liked on the picture they shared, like daughter graduated or something. And he wrote like to the DMs stories that I want to marry her. I really liked it. It was love from a first, and he said I didn't wrote anything ugly. I told them that I'm from a good family too. And I'm serious and I want to know the daughter more, and they rejected him as a piece of shit in a very naughty way and blocked him. Pro-Palestine people rejecting Palestine doctor. And he's telling me, Kate, maybe you can share a story, maybe you can make a video, because this is actually very, very sad trend and tendency, yeah. So they rejected him because he's from Palestine, and possibly poor, possibly something. I don't know what they have. They own projection, but they are same rare, same culture, same world. And really, screenshots he sent me, he emailed me screenshots. They rejected him as a piece of shit. And these people from how is Pakistan, Hannah, love you for what you have, darling. Money, and plus good family, good religion, maybe. Money and religion. But when you will not be following a religion, because media, not much in alignment, being in the spotlight, or for any of you, it's very difficult to stick to all the religious recommendations and rules, being a celebrity in the spotlight. You can try, you can know for yourself that you're not doing anything like bad, but still people gonna blah blah, people gonna talk and open their mouths the same your wife, and people gonna talk the naughtiest shit from inside of themselves, so they own projections, yeah. So here we go, go into, it's not learning from own mistakes, go into the Pakistan and marrying there, maybe marry from Palestine at least. Why Pakistan? Yeah, and why like Mexico didn't hit your brain first, or some like really unusual? What should be supposed to be in terms of Energy 21? This should supposed to be something very different from your own culture, your own religion, your own something. Yeah, why? Entire Pakistan already knows about you. Be sure. Knocking on the door and asking, do you have a daughter? Again, if you introduce yourself that I want your daughter to love me for craziness, funniness, quirkiness, and being of course, only if you have coin, yeah, maybe they gonna love you. And good looking, and good family. But if you honestly list all those things, they will look at you knowing that you zero on your bank account. They will say, no one needs a crazy husband. No one needs a selfish husband. No one needs like funniness and quirkiness unless you're a clown in the circus and that's your professional occupation. No one needs this in a partnership, because marriage is a partnership. And again, if to speak in categories of good family, yeah, good family, good stable family in terms of religious/cultural egregor. So ask you trying to, in order to be with a person, you want a person next to you who gonna value you for craziness, quirkiness, funniness. Who is your targeted audience? Who you can sell as a businessman? Plus being selfish. Craziness, quirkiness, funniness, being selfish. Who is your targeted audience? Honestly ask yourself. You are a businessman. You said in this video interview, I treat marriage as a business. So who you need to sell this image? Craziness, quirkiness, funniness, who you need to sell? Because it reminds me somehow of a Lolo. Those people who are into my brand, you know, everyone knows Lolo, who Lola is, Lolo, that this is a gift without gift inside, only wrappings, and you keep opening, nothing inside, only wrappings, yeah? This reminds situation like this. Because first layer we have good looking, we have highly educated, and we have from very good family. This you can sell to sapiosexual girls, this you can sell to a religious girl, traditional girl, this you can sell. But qualities are very contradictive that you mention in next in your interview: craziness, quirkiness, funniness, and being selfish. This is those people who can buy what you listed before, they are not buying what you listed later. Do you understand? Do you see this contradiction? So analyze who is your targeted audience, who is your perfect wife. So I highly recommend Ibrahim maybe to start some type of dating show and take different girls on the dates, I don't know, to figure out for himself who is his targeted audience, for who he can sell himself as a marriage. Bingo!